So we're gonna live stream in a new and original way because the software is freaking expensive, and while there are great tutorials, they look really, really confusing. And I can't do that. But I have these games and I want to play, and I want in on all the fun everybody's having. So this is a trial run of one of the most exciting games. Above, you'll hear Piano Lady playing in the distance. I don't know if you'll hear that. No, you can't hear it. So, this is a game I won, but it didn't feel like winning, so I don't understand.
This is the story of a man named Stanley.
Oh.
Stanley worked for a company in a big building where he was employee number 427. Employee number 427's job was simple. He sat at his desk in room 427 and he pushed buttons on a keyboard. Orders came to him through a monitor on his desk, telling him what buttons to push, how long to push them, and in what order.
Spoiler alert.
This is what employee
it's
427
existentialism and life is meaningless and
although others might have considered it
jobs
silly,
are pointless.
Stanley relished
but it's fun.
That the orders came in, as though he had been made exactly for this job. And Stanley was happy.
You're always happy
and
when you're
one
ignorant.
Day, something very peculiar happened. Something that would forever change.
I play with the controls too much.
Something he would never quite forget.
It annoys my husband.
He had been at his desk for nearly an hour when he realized that not one single order had arrived on the monitor for him.
I can't do anything yet, and I forget what the commands are.
To give him instructions, call a meeting, or even say hi. Never in all his years at the company
I would go through all the drawers. I'd be so curious.
Isolation. Something was very clear.
It doesn't let you.
Shocked, frozen solid, Stanley found himself unable to move for the longest time. But as he came to his wits and regained his senses, he got up from his desk and stepped out of his office.
One of the achievements that you can unlock is not doing anything and staying in the office, and then it congratulates you and makes you start all over again. So it takes away your triumphs, but it's like, oh, good for you kind of thing. But how do I walk, husband?
WSAD.
WS. See, I haven't played in a while. WSAA. Oh, I'm on.
Use your mouse to turn.
Oh, I get to use my mouse. That's right. Oh my gosh. Okay. For those of you who get dizzy, you may wanna hold on. Okay, and I can try doors, but nothing. I forget what button I used.
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
And this is what you're supposed to do, what they're supposed to say. But wouldn't you want to read things? How come I can't read that? It won't let me read it. How come I can't? I want to read things.
No matter how hard Stanley looked, he couldn't find a trace.
Do you know how
of
I
his
can read?
co-workers.
I love Mom. What? Oh, I hate Mondays. Why did I say that? And then I was gonna say the joke, and that would have been funny. People wouldn't have got it. What is this? How come I can't read that? Do you know a way I can read that? You don't know? Oh, there's computer. Look, but it's gonna if I try to do something.
Stanley went around touching every little thing in the office.
Yeah, I wish I could.
But it didn't make a single difference.
Yeah,
Nor
yeah.
did it advance the story in any way.
Yeah, you smug bastard. See, I want to read that. I love paperwork. I'd love to pick all that up. I'd be so distracted along the way. I'd be reading everything. Right? Which is probably good that they don't let me. And you want to go through every door and, look at that phone. Don't you want to touch it? And you want to clean up under that mug that says Be My Valentine? But you can't. You just gotta live with that. Just like life. You can't pick up those papers that are on the floor. That mess. You can't do anything about it. Just gotta move on. What is in there? People in their mugs. See, look at that. Ooh. Okay, so, I'm supposed to do something really soon. I was supposed to go to the meeting room. But look at this. This is where it gives me choices, and I always...
Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors. He entered the door on his left.
See, this is where I enter the door on the right.
This was not the correct way to the meeting room, and Stanley knew it perfectly well.
Yeah.
Perhaps he wanted to stop by the employee lounge first, just to admire it.
Cat's gonna knock things off the cat tower. You'll end up having to go... See? You don't get cats knocking things off in other people's streams. Or get dizzy. Like, I want in there. Why can't I get in there? Never have I ever gotten in there. And I want to open all those drawers. This is a stupid room. Nothing...
Ah, yes. Truly a room worth admiring. It had really been worth the detour after all, just to spend a few moments here in this immaculate, beautifully constructed room.
Why can't I buy a drink?
Stanley simply stood here, drinking it all in.
Guess what? I was by the drinks when he said drink. That's the cat knocking stuff down. You guys get...
Yes. Really, really worth it being here in the room. A room so utterly captivating that even though all your co-workers have mysteriously vanished, here you sit looking at these chairs and some paintings.
No, if I could,
really
I'd read that paperwork. What? I want to read the paperwork. Pick up these coffee mugs. Like, what's...
At this point,
Seriously,
Stanley's
why are they
obsession with
everywhere?
this room bordered on creepy.
Yeah,
and
well,
reflected poorly on his overall personality. It's possible that this is why everyone left.
That's mean, but why are you just leaving paperwork and coffee mugs around?
Stanley sat around waiting for more dialogue.
I'm not sitting.
But when a long
Shut
study
up.
last, he'd had enough of the amazing room.
I had enough of
took
you.
the first open door on his left to get back to business.
Oh, this door. I'm trying every door on the right. See, I'm supposed to go through this room here, and it's like... I don't know how to use the controls. I'm supposed to go in there, but I don't want to. So I'm going to go here. See, doesn't...
Stanley was so bad at following directions, it's incredible he wasn't fired years ago.
Ha! Well, I want to read that. You know? And the pen. Free pens are always good. Was this the one... Okay. Oh, you need... Okay. But if you're dead, how can you pay the penalty? Ha! See, penalty for jumping off the cargo lift is $5,000, but if you jump from it, you'll die. So,
Look, Stanley, I think perhaps we've gotten off on the wrong foot here. I'm not your enemy, really, I'm not. I realize that investing your trust in someone else can be difficult, but the fact is that the
more
story
paperwork.
has been
I want to
about
know what's
nothing
on
but
those
you
papers.
all this time.
Yeah, I'm supposed
There's
to not
someone
find
you've
this
been
for a long
neglecting,
time.
Stanley.
Oh, I'm already at the
Someone
part
you
where I'll
forget
meet my
about.
wife.
Please,
Spoilers.
stop trying to make every decision by yourself.
He's not supposed to be this
I'm not
snarky
asking
yet.
For me, I'm asking for her.
Usually I'm much more...
This is it, Stanley. Your chance to redeem yourself.
Oh, shut up.
To put your work aside.
See, usually...
To let her back into your
Oh,
life.
yeah, fake wife.
She's been waiting.
No, she hasn't. See, this is the thing. Usually you've played the game and you've followed all its instructions and realized they matter not. And I just kind of skipped that. And so now I'm going to meet the creepy wife. I'm married, by the way. I'm the creepy wife. No? You did. Oh, he's tired.
No, movement. Making me nauseous.
Well, good.
That's her, Stanley. You need to be the one to do this. Oh, no.
I unplugged it!
Did you just unplug the phone?
Yeah, I never did that before.
That wasn't supposed to be a choice. How did you do that?
I don't know.
You actually chose incorrectly? I didn't even know that was possible. Let me double check.
Oh, he's gonna make me die. But still, I never knew I could unplug
legitimately here, clear as day. Stanley picks up the phone.
I
He's taken
didn't.
to his apartment where he finds his wife.
That's
and
new.
The two pledge themselves to one another. Music
No.
comes in, fade to white, roll credits.
No.
Not picking up the
You
phone
picked
is
me.
actually somehow an
You
incorrect
you
course of
tricked me
action.
with the wife.
How is that even possible?
I
None of these decisions
I
were
did the-
supposed to mean anything.
I did the right
I
thing.
don't understand. How on earth are you making meaningful choices? What did you... Wait a second. Did I just see... No, that's not possible. I can't believe
What?
it.
What?
Why had I not noticed it sooner?
What?
You're not Stanley. You're a real person.
I'm the
I
real
can't
boy.
believe I was so mistaken. This is why you've been able to make correct and incorrect choices. And to think I've been letting you run around in this game for so long.
Oh, no, he's
if
gonna
you'd
kill
made any
me.
more wrong choices, you might have negated it entirely. It's as though you completely ignored even the most basic safety protocol for real-world decision-making. Or did you not grasp the severity of the situation? Well, I won't have that kind of risk
He's
on my
gonna
watch.
kill me.
I'm going to stop the game for a moment so we can educate you properly on safe decision-making in the real world. Please observe this helpful instructional video.
This is new though.
Choice. It's the best part of being a real person.
Yay.
But if used incorrectly, can also be the most dangerous. For
Cappuccino
example,
time.
in this scenario, a hypothetical real person named Stephen has a choice. He could spend years helping improve the quality of life for citizens of impoverished third world nations. Or he could systematically set fire to every orphan living in a 30-kilometer radius of his house. Which choice would you make? Remember that unlike here, the real world makes sense, and at no time should you make a choice that does not conform to rational logic. If you find yourself speaking
What?
with a person who does not make sense, in all likelihood, that person is not real. Allow the person to finish their thought, then provide an
Thought?
excuse why you cannot continue talking. Turn to a partner and practice saying, "My goodness, is it 4:30? I'm supposed to be having a back sack and crack."
My goodness. What? My goodness, it's 4:30. I'm supposed to what?
Have a back sack and crack.
A back second crack.
Excellent. Making choices on a regular basis is the best
This is
part of a
great.
healthy decision-making process.
I didn't see this
Most medical
before.
professionals recommend making at least 8 choices per day.
Whoa,
Do you
that's
make
a lot.
more than 8? Less? And finally, if you begin to wonder if your choices are actually meaningful and whether you'll ever make a significant contribution to the world,
The answer
just
is no.
remember that in the vast infiniteness of space, your thoughts and problems are materially insignificant, and the feeling should subside. At this time, your instructor will guide you in an exercise to test and reinforce the material covered in this video.
This was great. The Stanley Parable fluid.
Welcome back.
Oh, the
You
room
may
is
have
different.
noticed that this room has begun to deteriorate as a result of narrative contradiction. But
Yay!
not to worry. Now that you're properly informed on good decision-making, we're
Forklifts.
going to revisit a choice you made just a few minutes ago.
Please?
And see what the correct thing to do
I'm
would have been.
begging.
This way, please.
Stop, 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 stop. Danger everywhere. What does he want me to do? More charts. I have never seen this. Danger everywhere. Should I like pick up the phone anyway? No, it doesn't let me. Okay, so I have to do this. I've never done. I don't remember ever unplugging the phone. Having my husband nearby inspired me. Now what?
Go back to the room.
Oh. Nope. This is totally freaking new. Uh-oh. Okay, are you now telling me I should try? No. What is it wanting me to do?
Now that we know your choices are meaningful, we can't have you jumping off the platform and dying. Imagine the main character dying senselessly halfway through
So
the
you're
story.
telling me I should?
That story would make no sense at all.
So they got
We just
fences
need to
up
get you
now.
home as soon as possible before the narrative contradiction
So I
gets
better
any
jump.
worse.
they
Unfortunately,
got fences
it seems
up
this
now.
place is not well equipped to deal with reality.
So he's gonna have me die anyway? Okay, where am I? I'm right back. What? Okay, now what? Oh. Now what? Now do I go back? Oh, that was so neat though. Wait, where did that... Husband, do not lie. If you're lying right now, stop. He knows. I'm sorry, I'm quick. Tell me how to go slower then, or close your eyes. I heard a door. Oh. That was new though, the phone thing. Then how did you walk without getting yourself sick?
Almost there. You'll take the door on the left, back to the correct ending, the story will have resolution once again, and you'll be home free in the real world.
I doubt it. There is no real world. Oh, this is where it says something.
Now remember, all you need to do is behave exactly as Stanley would. That means choosing responsibly and always putting the story first. I'm quite sure you'll be up to the task. Just follow my lead and you'll be fine. All right. When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
He told me to go through the door.
No! Why did you do that? Quickly, hurry back in the other direction. Perhaps we're not too late.
No, this is cool. Huh. I can't do anything. He's so dizzy from watching me. Are you guys?
I can't.
Then don't watch. Oh, it's making me do the left. Gamer husband can't handle what I'm throwing down. Can't pick up what I'm throwing down.
Oh,
Look at this!
I can't believe after everything we talked
he
about,
left.
my story, you've
Jay?
destroyed my work. Why? For what? What did you get out of that? What did you think was so special
room
about
is
seeing
gone.
the game undone? Left here like so much garbage.
That's fantastic.
It's worthless now. And what am I supposed to do? Even if there were a way to continue, would it be worth it? To know that my story is now incorrect?
That's
How can I go back
fantastic.
to that? I can't erase that knowledge. I'll have to live with it forever, reliving its impossibility forever.
He's going to
I
kill
couldn't
me.
live that way. Is it better to shut the game down entirely? To willingly destroy all of my work? I don't know. What's the answer? What do I do? What do I do? What do I... No, I have to. I have to shut the game down. I have to.
No.
I have to.
Damn it. Wait. Did he really? Wait. This looks different.
Oh! I'm here. I'm still here. Here in this pile of rubbish. With you. You, who thought you were so clever. Now look where we are.
I don't know
My
where we
entire
are.
game is destroyed. It was the only thing in the world that was mine, and you've run it into the ground.
Yeah.
What, did you think that would be funny?
Yes.
You just had to see? Didn't I impress upon you how important it was to be like Stanley?
Oh, you
He
guys
actually
can see-
knows how to do what I tell him to. He understands that if I say to do something, there's a damn good reason for it. That thought hadn't even occurred to you, had it?
Nope.
That there's a world outside of you?
Nope.
You're a child.
I'm a woman.
Oh, my story. If you'd just gone through the door on the left, you would have seen it. There was a whole underground facility. You would have destroyed it
I've seen
and
it
been
before.
victorious. It would have
No.
been so perfect. I
No.
worked so hard on it. I tried so hard. Is behave exactly as Stanley would. That means choosing responsibly and always putting the
I'm all
story
alone with the
first.
cats.
I'm quite sure you'll be up to the task. Just follow my lead and you'll be fine. All right. When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left. No! Why did you do that? quickly. Behave exactly as Stanley would. That means choosing responsibly and always putting the story first. I'm quite sure you'll be up to the task. Just follow my lead and you'll be fine. All right. When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left. No! Why did you do that? Quickly.
It's not. Aww.
Behave exactly as Stanley would.
Fine.
That means choosing responsibly and always putting the story first. I'm quite sure you'll be up to the task. Just follow my lead and you'll be fine. All right. When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
Fine. Fine with me. Don't really care. Husband gave up, went to bed because he was getting nauseous from the motion sickness. There was a boardroom
Yet there
before
was not
it
a single
started.
person here either. Feeling a wave of disbelief, Stanley decided to go up to his boss's office, hoping he might find an answer there.
This room is actually really interesting when you take a look around and very true to life. There's nobody in the broom closet, by the way. Oh, well, it didn't let me in this time anyway. So I'm supposed to go up to the office, and I've been up there.
Coming to a staircase, Stanley walked upstairs to his boss's office.
Didn't give me the chance to go down. Wouldn't this be a nice office, eh? It's very strange. I love bookshelves.
Stepping inside his manager's office,
And
Stanley was once again
bookcases.
stunned to discover not an indication of any human
Bookshelves,
life.
bookcases.
Shocked, unraveled, Stanley wondered in disbelief who orchestrated this, until he saw the door with a voice receiver next to it. Surely behind this door lay all the answers to his questions.
I
And
don't
beyond all
remember doing
probability,
this
he knew
before.
the passcode. He had seen it on his boss's computer just last week. Night Shark
I didn't.
115. Was this the code to open the door? Would it still work? There was only one way to find out. Stanley had been trained never to speak up, but now he would draw from within himself the courage to face the unknown. He drew a sharp breath and then spoke the code.
Night Shark. I don't know how to do it. I've never seen this.
Stanley spoke the code.
How?
Night Shark 115.
Night
He
Shark.
spoke it into the receiver, right there on the wall.
Night Shark 135. I don't know how to do anything.
I'm sorry, is there a problem?
Yeah, I don't
You
know how to
didn't
speak.
mishear me, did you? Please speak the code into the receiver. Otherwise, we can't get on with the story. This is a crucial step.
Let's just open the door.
Okay, fine, you're not going to do it. But you know what? It's pretty humiliating to bring you this far, only for you to suddenly decide you have better things to do.
No, I
I
just-
asked you for this one single thing, for your respect. The kind of respect Stanley shows for his choices. He knows what it means to take a story seriously. If you didn't want to see what I had to show you, then why did you come here? You had a choice, you know. You could have gone through the door on the right. You could have done whatever the hell you wanted over there. Why did you come this way? Speak. Say something to me. Explain yourself. You can't.
Oh.
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
I've never seen this before. Wow.
Stanley? Hello?
Hi.
Is everything okay?
No.
Stanley, please. I need you to make a choice. I need you to walk through the door. Are you listening to me?
No.
Can you hear me?
No.
Is everything all right?
No.
Stanley, this is important.
Oh.
The story needs you. It needs you to make a decision. It cannot exist without you. Do you understand me? Whatever choice you make is just fine. They're both correct. You cannot be wrong here. We can work together. I'll accept whatever you do. I simply need you to take that step forward, please. Choose. Do something. Anything. This is more important than you can ever know. I need this. The story needs it. So, you hear me? Are you there? Are you listening to this? Stanley, are you there? Okay. It's okay, I can wait. You need time to decide. Time to make sure your choice is correct. That is the best.
I've never seen this ending before.
That's all right. I'll wait for you to decide what's the right thing to do. Take as much time as you need.
Keep on waiting. And then it starts you back at in the room. Yeah. That was sad. But there you go, my first run through. And this great game. And March 18th was when I had a game where I think that's the one I won. I don't know, but I'm still learning. But this is a really interesting game. I saw stuff with you guys tonight that I've never seen before. And as you can see, I have a bunch of other games that that are harder, and I don't know what I'm doing with them. And I look forward to learning them. Yeah, so we're done with that now. We're gonna close out. Thanks for playing with me. I don't know if that will turn out as my first adventure game. I've played 30 minutes today. What have all my achievements been? Oh yeah, I'm offline. Never mind. But maybe they'll be like, hey, that girl's got fucked. Right? And they'll be like, hey, I see that she needs to send more postcards. And then she's got a cat there. Okay, so how do I do this? Okay, do we want to do it from... How do we want to do it? Do we want to turn the light off, or... You're like making me do this all on my own.
I don't know what to do. I've never live broadcast a game before.
So you know I'm not doing it the typical way. And you're smart. You're just being stubborn and
How can I
refusing to
be
help me.
smart if you're using an iPhone?